Hello Aquarius, welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is your messages from Spirit reading for December 2019 for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. I hope you're well, Aquarius. So I'm just pulling a Spirit messages card. So I've done the new decoration and I have literally glitter all over the table. I tried my best to clear it, but it's taking me half an hour and it's still glinting at me, so yeah, never mind. So angel, spirits, guides, okay. So Aquarius, we have strength. Strength comes from many sources. Staying strong brings confidence, conviction, and a balanced body, mind, and soul. Spirit has its own unique, beautiful way of replenishing your soul with strength on a continual basis. You're never really alone, as we're always with you, giving you strength. Wow, powerful card to open your reading. Okay, let's choose another spirit message, please. Angel, spirits, guides, any other messages please for Aquarius, December 2019, our lovely Aquarians. Okay. Okay. Be true to yourself. It might well be it takes strength to be true to yourself. Speak your mind, maybe in your actions you need to stay true to yourself. If other people are trying to persuade you, you see the strength card in tarot shows a maiden persuading a lion to calm down, calm the ferocity of that lion. She's conquering her fears, she's conquering her demons, all of that kind of energy. But there's a message with the strength card of persuasion. You having that persuasion now, you understanding maybe what you need to be strong for and not being persuaded by other people. This is about you focusing on what you want, doing things that are in line with your highest good. Okay, let's see what the angels have to say, Aquarius. This is the Archangel deck. So Archangels, what is the message for Aquarius, please? What message do you have for Aquarius for December 2019, please? What is the message, please, Archangels? Okay. Aquarius, we have passion. Don't underestimate passion. You know, this is what fires that one's energy, you know, throughout the minor arcana. So, passion, Archangel Haniel. Trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. Maybe some of you are finding a spark or new energy or new drive to something. Maybe to expand to somewhere new or to find progress in a situation or to start making decisions based on your passions. Even doing things that you'll enjoy that ignite your passions. Yeah. And finally, before we go into the tarot cards, let's have a look at a reading card. Okay, angel, spirits, guides, what's the message for Aquarius, please? December 2019. What's the additional message for Aquarius, please? What do they need to focus on? Positive outlook. You know, you cannot underestimate this. I say this to everybody. You know, when it's our outlook that really can determine success or failure in any obstacle that we face, in any challenge that we face that we need strength. It is our outlook, our approach to a situation, how we vocalize things that makes all the difference. Beautiful message. Okay, Aquarius, let's have a look at the cards. So Aquarius, I'm going to start with the issue or challenge you need help from Spirit on. Then we'll look at the advice from Spirit. And then we'll look at the outcome should you follow that advice from Spirit. Okay. Okay, angel, spirits, guides, what is the message? What was I saying about outlook? We've got the 5 of Pentacles here. This is all about outlook, but we'll come into that in a moment. So your challenge, Aquarius, is the 5 of Pentacles. The advice from Spirit. 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment is achievable. The outcome should you take the advice from Spirit. What did I say about the Wands energy? 3 of Wands, the beginnings of manifestation, the beginnings of success. Okay. Let's clarify the cards on the table, please, angel, spirits, guides. Okay, one card turned over. This card is coming out so much at the moment, the 3 of Cups. I mean, it's a beautiful card, so I'm not complaining, but it is coming out a lot. It's making an appearance at the moment. Okay, we've got the 3 of Cups clarifying the 5 of Pentacles. Beautiful. Clarifying the 9 of... Oh my goodness, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. Clarifying the 9 of Cups, we have the Knight of Pentacles. I'm going to pull one more. 8 of Wands, beautiful. And the outcome, the 3 of Wands, Aquarius. This is clarifying. Okay, we've got 2. We have the Knight of Cups. Oh, we've got 3. Okay, 1 second. We've got the 6 of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the 3 of Swords. Powerful. There's change here. There is change. We've got 2 Knights. We've got an 8. We do have the Strength card, which is also an 8 in tarot as well. So there's change afoot here. You can make it happen. Let's start here. So these cards are a little bit reflective. Okay, hopefully you can see that there. So the 5 of Pentacles. This is a message of what we put out to the universe, we get back. So, the 5 of Pentacles, these 2 people are caught in their negativity. They vocalize their negative, they don't see beyond their negativity, so they get negativity back. Lack breeds lack. That is the 5 of Pentacles energy in a nutshell. And there's a message here. If you have struggled financially, if you have struggled in terms of jobs and career, if you've struggled with money, if you've struggled with property even, if your foundations have been rocked in some way, because that can be 5 Pentacles as well, can also be to do with your relationships as well. People that generally bring foundation to your life, so can be immediate family or close connected friends. But either way, and relationships, I should add to that. But either way, these 2 people are just caught in their negativity. This is where you can get sidetracked, where you're begrudging other people for being fine and you're not okay. This is that distractive energy that just keeps you feeling down, keeps you exactly where you are. And it is all down to your approach, and that's why I think this card has come out. Because this is about a positive outlook. There's a kind of message to hear. Your outlook is positive if you have a positive outlook. You know, it is that self-fulfilling prophecy. These people could get perspective. They could see that there's a church here. They're out in the cold. They're out in the snow at the moment. And they could go in and seek shelter from a church, but the fact is they just don't see it. They just don't see beyond their immediate worries. And there is something now about taking constructive steps. That could involve choices or decisions or whatever you need to do. Understand your own practical capabilities, your experience, your knowledge, your know-how. This is about practically putting one foot in front of the other, grounding yourself in order to move forward. And it might take strength to do that. It might take courage to do that. But look where it's leading. It's leading to celebration. It's leading to reaping the reward, or the very beginnings of reaping the reward. And you have 3 threes in your reading here. And this is the beginnings of manifestation. The 3s in tarot are a really magical number. It is about the beginnings of getting success in your life, the beginnings of closing out the old in order to embrace the new sometime. It can be the beginning of making it happen, making what you want happen, whether it's to do with love, whether it's to do with relationships, whether it's small things, or bigger things to do with property, all of this kind of thing. This is where you have an opportunity now to put your efforts into something that will begin to reap reward. The 3 of Cups is a mercurial card, but you can see there is the beginnings of a harvest here that these people are reaping. And there's a message here that you will begin to see success when you allow yourself to emotionally even look on the bright side, to approach things with a glass half full than a glass half empty. And I know it's difficult. I mean, we've all been there, haven't we? But, you know, these people, it might be that there's some offer of support from friends or family as well, Aquarius. Could be some emotional support. Being open to accept that. Don't allow yourself to close off and isolate yourself. That for me as a reader can be another meaning of the 5 of Pentacles, where you're isolating yourself by being consumed with that negativity. This is very much allow other people to support you, give you guidance, because there's a message there helping you move on emotionally here as well. Beautiful. Now, the advice from Spirit. We have the 9 of Cups here. This is somebody who sits in the middle of the card, which you generally find with the 9s. And they have achieved each and every one of those cups that is on that silk trophy stand. Because it is like achievement, it is trophies. They have achieved their fulfillment, their happiness, their contentment, their success, if you like, as well, by switching on. That is represented by the red hat here. They are switching on. They are applying themselves. There is positive energy. They are focusing on their passions and desires as well to bring positive change into their lives. And this is somebody who sits in all their achievement. This is where, you know, other people can support you. But ultimately, it is, the 9s are quite solitary figures, ultimately is your journey. Some of you might have felt like you were alone. There's a kind of message here for a lot of you that you're not alone if you open up to other people. There is support at hand for those of you, if you want to open up to other people. This isn't something that you're doing on your own or necessarily need to do on your own all the way, though the journey in itself is our own journey. It's our own individual journey. And there's achievement here that you can bring your hopes, dreams and wishes to reality. Whatever that is. Whether it's something small, Aquarius, whether it's something big. You know, this is where, by changing that outlook, by doing something maybe that's true to yourself as well, because there's emotional connectedness here, that you can bring your hopes, dreams and wishes to reality. You can make it happen. It is finding that passion. And that's what the 8 of Wands is bringing you with the Knight of Pentacles. There's change here. We've got 2 Knights in your reading. And Knights are all about change. The work that you've been doing, or if you actually put in the work and effort, this is somebody who follows their passions and desires as well. There's a shift here with the 8 of Wands. There is a shift. There could be new opportunities just presenting themselves out of the blue, that are all budding, that are all sprouting, that all have potential to grow, that can all bring success in. Now, this could be new connections that you might be making, somebody presenting themselves out of the blue, unexpectedly, and maybe offering you some kind of opportunity that brings a positive shift in your life. Now, that could be an opportunity to do with money and career. That could be to do with an investment. That could be to do with mortgages. That could be to do with where you've been searching for loans or that kind of thing. Can also be a valued connection. Could be linked with your passions too. But this is saying that you have what it takes, the practical capabilities to get yourself back on track. Now is the time to focus. Now is the time to ground yourself as an energy with that Knight of Wands, to bring change, because you've got two cards of change here. The Eight's a change and the Knight's a change as well. So things are beginning to pick up pace. Things are beginning to shift. It might well be you felt nothing was happening for a period of time, Aquarius. But things are beginning to shift. Opportunity may well present itself. The other thing about the Eight of Wands is that it can represent synchronicities, domino effects of coincidences just happening, because it is linked to divine energy. In things just happening, synchronicities, coincidences, connections that you might be making, you know, at parties or at networking events or at presentations or anything to do with business maybe. You could just be making valuable connections as well that bring positive shifts in your life. This is about being open to bringing the new. That's the only message with the Eight of Wands. In order to bring your hopes, dreams and wishes to reality, you have to be open to the new. You have to allow yourself to take action. The time is now to act with that Eight of Wands, because certainly there is opportunity between these two cards that will bring positive change in your life in whatever aspect I've described. So we have the Three of Wands. I really love this card. This is the young Emperor. So it is about action. It's a time of action, Aquarius. It is a time to really understand that the actions that you're taking will get a little level of success in December. And I say a little because this person's ships are coming in. There's the promise of success here. They've got to a 3, which is the beginnings of the glimmer of seeing change. Getting to a certain level where they're beginning to see their efforts being rewarded. Very much that Three of Cups energy as well. And that's fueling them on to act more, to take action more, to follow their passions and desires. This is very much that spark that I was talking about, because the Emperor is all about being the initiator of change, the initiator of empire building, the initiator of expansion and growth. Focusing on his future and turning his back. There's closure as well here. Turning his back on things that don't serve him anymore. There's the promise of your ships are going to come in here by the actions that you are taking. And we can see positive shifts are happening. Maybe having gone through a period of stagnation where you didn't think anything was happening for a period of time. And that might have left you a bit, you know, caught up in negativity because your efforts weren't being rewarded. You didn't see any change for a long period of time. But all of a sudden, this is going to happen for some of you, this shift. I feel, Aquarius, let me put these cards down here. I feel for you that the Three of Swords, this is a tough energy. You know, there are levels to this energy. It can be in romance, it can be in love. You know, maybe where I said your foundation was rocked, it could be your foundational relationships. It could be to do with, you know, your career as well. You know, this is a general reading. But for some of you, the Three of Swords can be about levels of hurt, levels of being disappointed, levels of being upset, levels of maybe somebody's actions towards you having hurt you deeply. This can be the heartbreak card. This certainly in love, it can talk about third-party relationships. Brutal truths being revealed for some. You know, there is a level of, you know, because it goes straight through the heart. There's a brutal truth here. But also the Three of Swords can be about disappointment. Could be in career, you know, where you've been let down, where you might have, you know, been let down in a way, where you've struggled financially for a period of time. This is about you reconnecting to who you are, being true to yourself, finding yourself, allowing this hurt to fuel you forward, because it is a 3. And the 3 in tarot is let the truth set you free. However much it hurt, This is a time for allowing that hurt to be channeled into something that's constructive. Let the passion of whatever this hurt was, and I do feel some of you are needed to reignite some passions. Maybe passion was burnt out for some of you a little bit. But I do feel that this is now where you're getting your passions back, or you certainly have an opportunity to. And you see this young emperor, he is turning his back on this energy. He's not interested anymore. He's focused on his own path, his own moving on himself, going ahead, bringing success into his life, channeling his own power, focusing on his own path to bring his hopes, dreams and wishes to reality. I do feel for some of you there is a card of reconnection. Now, this can be reconnecting to self, finding a happy change within you. That can be the Six of Cups, that can be the Knight of Cups as well. The Knight of Cups and the Six of Cups can also be somebody from the past is coming back to offer you love. This can be a connection, a past connection. It might well be somebody from the past is also coming back to offer you some emotional support as well. Some of you, now this can be past love. This could be somebody who you used to work with. This could be a past acquaintance. This could have been a past neighbour. But definitely there is some reconnecting energy of whatever hurt in the past. You see, you are allowing yourself to find that emotional openness again, because the sixes in tarot are at the heart centre of the tree of life. And there's a beautiful message there, because you see you've got two threes making a six here as well. I'm just seeing that because for me as a reader, the being at the centre of the tree of life, which is what the tarot is structured around, it is opening your heart again. You're open to receive again. So there's a big message of, if this is love, you're open to receive new love. If this is an offer or an invitation or opportunity which could just raise your spirits in some way, something that you really want to happen, that is something as well to consider as well. I certainly feel for some of you there's an offer or an invitation either to do with love or something that you really want, something that will just bring that happy turn in the road, bring you back to that happy equilibrium, allow you to move forward and put the past behind you. The Six of Cups can sometimes be, don't allow past negative experiences to colour your future. And it's a perfect message that goes along with this. But nevertheless, there is something or someone, by taking action, by being open to receive even, you can bring your hopes, dreams and wishes to reality. And whatever this is, whether it's in love, whether it's in your tangible assets, whether it's in career, whether it's in money, whether it's to do with protecting your home in some respects. I mean, there's all sorts of things this can allude to. Something small as well. But nevertheless, there is some reconnecting energy going on. And I think it's because you're moving on. You're turning your back on whatever the hurt was, Aquarius, and you're moving on to this. Sorry, I've just hit the microphone. I do it quite... I seem to do that quite a bit. Okay. So I'm going to finish off, Aquarius, by pulling messages from heaven. And it is whatever heaven means to you. I just really like the messages on these cards. So angels, spirits, guides. Okay. We will light the path to new possibilities for your future. Stay aware. Yeah, the path is being lit. And now you're being asked to follow it, Aquarius. Follow the path that's being lit for you. It's beautiful. Beautiful. And know that you've got strength enough to do that. Let's not forget this. This is a really powerful card. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed the reading, Aquarius. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I hope it's a wonderful month for you. And I'll see you next time. Thank you.